All right, everybody, in this video, we're going to talk about the 2022 ring count as of April 30th, 2022. Stay tuned, and we're going to compare it against 2021. Here we go. All right, before we get started on the actual counts, I want to explain a little something to you because we find all kind of rings made out of all different metals, so I kind of categorize them in a couple of different ways. One is platinum by itself, gold by itself, gold rings, silver rings by itself, but then we get into some rings that are made of all kind of metals. The first one is metals that are resistant to corrosion. They would be like tungsten, tungsten carbide, titanium, stainless steel, and so forth, things like that. And those usually come out of water pretty good. Sometimes you get a little corrosion, but they're usually fixable and usable, almost every one of those. The next group I call costume jewelry or rings, and they can be made of plated metals, copper, steel, plain old steel, and just other metals that don't hold up in the corrosion. Sometimes you'll find rings that just fall apart in your hand, so that would be those type of metals. So I got 5 categories, so that's how I'm doing now. I used to have a category in the costume where usable in costume, basically. Because some of those are still used. Say, just drop it the day before, it's still good shape, you can still use it. But anyway, I'm going to use those 5 categories. Now, ring totals count everything. Last year, we ended up getting 237 rings last year. We're hoping, that's our goal to try to beat that this year. Will we do it or not? I don't know. But last year on April 30th, we only had 41 rings. Only 41, right? This year, we got 63 rings. So we're actually ahead of last year right now. In the last week, I hadn't done a whole lot, but we got some good areas coming up. Last year, we had a couple really hot spots nobody ever hit, and it was just rings everywhere. But this year, I got a couple more hot spots that I'm hoping to hit that I don't think anybody's been in. So hopefully, they're going to turn out like last year's, and we'll be able to keep up those numbers, but we'll have to see on that. You never know. Just like relic hunting, you go to a spot, you think, oh, 1,600, 1,700, I think it'll be loaded, nothing. So you just don't ever know when it comes to relic hunting, ring hunting, it's all the same. So you just don't know. But anyway, what we're going to do now is I'm going to kind of go through some of the rings that we found this year and check them out. Y'all ready? Let's do it. All right, we're going to start with the ones I call costume jewelry. We got 18 rings here. As you can see, some of these are a pretty bad shape. Like this, you can see all the corrosion on it and the rust color. That's a steel ring. This one is one of those ones I used to classify before as usable because it was just recently lost. Looks like gold, but it's not gold, trust me. It's another steel ring that's plated with some kind of copper or gold-looking plating, but it's usable. The only one on here that is really a cool ring that I want to save is this one. It's copper ring. But this was found in a Civil War camp, and I'm going to zoom in here a little bit here so you can see it. You can see the eagle on it right there. Pretty cool. Eagle on the other side right there. That is an awesome ring, and I'm loving that right there. We'll definitely probably try to clean that one up and salvage it. Maybe, I like to see it shiny, even if it's shiny copper. I want to see. I know a lot of people don't like doing that, but I want to do it to that one to see how it looks. The rest of those are pretty much junk, so you can't do a whole lot with most of those right there. All right, the next one is the ones I say that are metals that are resistant to corrosion, and that would be like these. This particular one here is stainless steel, buffed out, beautiful. It's a clotter ring, but it is stainless steel, but it's beautiful. But you see how it looks there. But most of these are tungsten, tungsten carbide, titanium. Some of these rings get really heavy. The tungsten carbide and all. Pretty cool rings right there. Let's see what else we got here. All right, silver. Let's talk about silver rings. They're beautiful right there now. Got some nice silver rings here. I'm not sure if they were real diamonds on that, and I don't think they were. But these will clean up. I buffed that one out somewhat. Most of these come out of the water gray. Most of them will come out of the water basically like this. Sterling silver does not hold up good in salt water, and they'll come out like that. And you gotta do a little electrolysis, buffing, cleaning, and whatnot to get them shining. I've already shined up a couple of these. Here's one I shined up a little bit the other day, and it came out pretty good. Same with this one, cleaned up nice. But some of these I haven't touched. That one I started but didn't finish it. This one I did clean up because the wife says she's going to want to keep that one. So clean that one up, and it buffed out beautiful here, as you can see. Cleaned up. It was great like the rest of them. Some of these others too come out pretty decent. There's one right there. Looking good. And looking good. Sterling silver. I like my sterling silver. Since we're talking about sterling silver, let's talk about this right here. Here is some sterling silver other than rings we got this year. This is a big old sterling silver chain. Yeah, very heavy. Same thing. Most of the sterling silver comes out that gray color. You got to do all the work. That's going to be a nice bangle when I clean that up right there. And once in a while, you'll get one. I don't think I cleaned that one. I was more of a recent loss. And that one's pretty clean looking. Same with that one. If you get a recent loss, you don't have to do a lot of cleaning. But it doesn't take long for that salt water to turn it like that. Very, very little time frame on that. Also gold other than rings. We'll talk about the gold rings in just a second. But here's a little bit of gold other than the rings. Y'all saw me find that not too long ago, actually. Nice heavy cross there. Another little pendant and a pendant. Looking good. I like it. All right, let's talk gold. Are we ready to talk some gold rings here? Look at these. Oh, God, they're so nice. Loving it. You always love to find these nice heavy bands because they don't fit the wife and I can keep them. That's for one, number one. And help support our habit. These little small ones, sometimes they might only be 40, 50 bucks in weight because they're so small. Some of them might not weigh a couple grams. But sometimes you get the heavy ones and all. That one, I was really shocked when I found that one. I don't think it was gold when I found it. Y'all saw that video. And it was kind of tarnished. It's 10 karat. 10 karat will tarnish a little bit sometimes because it's made up over 50% other metals than gold. Copper, nickel, silver, whatever else they mix into that metal. So they can do it, and that one did. And it cleaned up though. It's 100% 10K gold. I checked it. Sometimes you get these little, that's a recent one I found just the other day, matter of fact. I couldn't hardly see it in my basket. It was so small, but I got it. Nice little man's ring there. Buffed out nice. Wedding band. Now this one right here is a unique one. It's got like a 9 karat ring going over a sterling silver ring. I only counted the gold ring. I did not count the sterling silver since it's one ring. Maybe we should count it, but we didn't. We got one other ring right here. Wedding band right there, gold. These are my best ones right here. This one was found not too long ago. That's a quarter carat marquee diamond right there. Very pretty right there. I love seeing that one come out. This one I found a little bit white, first part of the year. 2 rings, that's 2 right there, as you can see. Welded together, but I count that as 2 rings. The diamonds are not real on that one. But it's still a pretty good find, I like it. This one was toward the first of the year, but they are real diamonds on that. As you can see, it's a beautiful ring there. Klondike. You can see some shiny on that. And here, this is a pretty ring too. This is also gold. And I kind of cleaned that up a little bit because the wife wants to keep that one. But that's a very unique stone in that one. I'm not sure. Actually, right now, I still don't know what it is. I just know it's a pretty stone. I like it. And my best find of the year so far is this one right here. This is let me touch my screen here so I can focus in on this maybe. 1 carat single stone in the center. Another 1 carat of diamonds on the sides. I'm estimating this one to be about an $8,000 ring. Very heavy, heavy gold. As you can see, it's really heavy gold. So, pretty good right there. I like it. So, basically, we got 5, 10, 15, and the one here, 16 gold rings. We got 5, 10, 15 silver, I believe it is. 5, 10, 13 of the metals that don't corrode. And then the junk rings, we got 18. 5, 10, 15, 16, 18 junk rings right there. Total of 63. Well, let me get this focus in here. There we go. 63. I had it focus in on that big old gold ring. It didn't focus out. But anyway, that is the total of them right there. And I'm loving it. All right, so that's a 1/3 of a year ring update. I'm very happy where we're at right now. We're at 63 rings. Man, if we get over 200, I think that'd be great. If we beat the old record this year, that'd be even better. But we're gonna concentrate on trying to beat it, that's for sure. The depositors are just now getting in. They have been right many people down the beach the last week or so, but they're not losing it yet. I don't know what it is yet. They're not getting. A lot of people are not getting the water because it's still so cold and all. But it's coming here in about another month. It'll really be full force down there. So you won't be able to get a spot on there. People be like, "Hey, I lost my ring. Hey, I lost this." They always flag me down on the beach all the time trying to find stuff. But anyway, we'll be working until I love returning stuff. Y'all know that because you see all my videos in my playlist called Return to Owner. If you look at that, I got all kind of returns. All right, well, I appreciate everybody coming along. Hope y'all enjoy seeing the finds so far this year. We're just getting started. All right, don't forget to click like, comment below, share. Subscribe to the Gigmaster. And we'll see you in the next adventure. Stay tuned.